Okay, here we are again, 3 months later. Potatoes are done now. What they're going to be like underneath I don't know, because we've had peculiar weather. We've had a bit of a drought, then we've had rain, and they've finally given up. So we'll see what there is. That's the only way to test is just dig them up and find out what happens. So let's get underneath there. I always like to dig away from the actual plant because you invariably put the fork handle, the fork points straight through your best potato. So let's just see. Oh, now these are reds. Okay, there we go. There's a nice shaped potato straight away. Lovely, lovely shape. Palm of your hand, nice potato. Let's have a look, just check it, because quite often you end up with the little holes in from the slugs. And in this case, this one looks alright. Not that many eyes as well, so that's not a bad potato, so I'll put that one. So that's one variety of potatoes. There you go. Now if you want the example of putting your fork through your best potatoes, there you go, there's one. That's absolutely no good for a show anyway, right? It's far too big. But of course, I've wrecked it with putting the fork through it. But it's a nice potato for making chips with if you want. But we'll put that to one side. Now there's a nice potato again. That is a good one. It's nice and round, compact in the palm of my hand. Lovely. All I need now is to try and find another for that shape. Whether I can do that, hit you miss. I've gone through whole beds to try and find, 5 the same shape and size. So place that one on one side, that can stay there. That potato is not a bad one. That one will be alright for one of my salad collections, so I'll put that in there as well. Let's just see what else we can find. Oh, that looks a good. Okay, that's not bad. That's alright. It's alright. So we're beginning already to get some half decent potatoes there. That's a bit small. Yeah, but they're alright, those two are together. Maybe 3. Not a very nice shape, that one, but never mind, it's the right size. So you can see how you'll end up digging the whole bed over trying to find potatoes of the right size and shape. So you put those ones over there to one side. This is one of my, that's not an accident, this is one of my sort of varieties of potatoes that I actually use for my displays. So I have purple potatoes, I have red ones, and this one's supposed to be Picasso, but it doesn't look like Picasso to me. Something's strange there, but never mind. Nice variety of potato. That one in there. There's a classic potato where you look at it at first value, it looks alright, but it's rotten. There. There's a snail or a slug got inside there, so you may as well just get rid of that one straight away. So throw those over. Actually, it's quite nice just doing this and just seeing what's happened over the season. And these are red ones. They're nice shapes. Again, the whole crop. You've only got 2 kind of the same size, so you end up getting collections of potatoes the same sort of size. There's another one of those special ones. Don't know what's going on there, but never mind. Have a look. Big one, good for the chips. Now look at that. Unfortunately, I've ruined that one. I caught it with the fork. Would have been a nice one to match that set there, but I caught it with a fork, so it's useless. Let's move on, see what we can find. Again, that's a lovely potato, but too big. That's a nice salad potato. That can go there. Same with that one. That's not bad. But again, probably too big, just a shade too big. That one there, not too bad as well. So we're now up to 3 of the right sort of calibre. Again, another good potato, but hold. Useless. Just going to go dig deeper in this area here to see what else was hidden in there. There's another one of those little variety ones. Ah, there's a nice potato. There you go. I'm a happy man. That's a nice one. Very sad that you're getting happy over potatoes, but never mind. So you see there now, look, we have the potential for 5 there. It's not perfect, but almost there. I'll bring those out and show you clearer in a second. Another one of those. That might be fun putting that in the show bench just to flummox a few people. And they'll be saying, what sort of variety is that? Again, another one. Wrong shape. With a salad one from a salad collection. That's what I'm going to do at this stage. Otherwise we'll be here all day as I lift every single one of these potatoes. Nice one for the chips. Another one of those there. The good thing to note about this, and one of the reasons why I grow in raised beds, you can see the potatoes that are coming out are very clean. Very few sort of problems with them. The odd one sort of buttered into by the slope, but generally speaking they're clean. And that's very, very nice. Okay, right, this is 5 I've selected out of the, what, 4 or 5 plants I've dug up. I'm not there yet. I will be looking for more potatoes. I'll be replacing that one probably, and maybe that, I don't know. But the ideal size obviously is in the palm of your hand. There's few eyes on the potatoes as you can get. A nice clean skin. Don't rub them. I'm not going to wash those now until maybe the day before the show, and I'll rinse off the mud and just get rid of it and clean them up, and they'll be fine. But what I need to do with them now is protect them. If I do not put those in some sort of shaded area and wrap them up, they will turn green in that shot once you do that. So basically there's 5 worth protecting. So I shall wrap them up in newspaper, put them in the bottom of a bucket and tuck them away at the back of the shed until the day of the show. Usually on the day of the show I've got about 200 potatoes which I have to select from, because I do a variety of categories. And for the 5, this is not bad. It's not bad, it's not brilliant. Let's say that one needs to be replaced. But considering I've only lifted 4 or 5 plants, I've got myself a decent crop there. If you want to have a look at that, you can see. And I've got 3 different varieties of potatoes there, which are really good. And by the time I've cleared that one, and there's a bed at the back there, and I've got several beds down the bottom, we're going to have 5 potatoes. Whether or not they're perfect, neither here nor there, but we'll get as close as we possibly can. All more or less the same shape and size. I've given them a quick wash. When feeling the skins, I would be tempted to just try and rub them a little bit more to get some of the coarseness off, some of the sandy soil that's on it. But they're not bad. There's an issue with this particular potato, which the 2 eyes are standing out, so I would be looking to replace that. Okay, but let's say I didn't and I presented that, would that stand a chance? I would doubt it personally, because it's a very highly competitive area, this one, there'll be lots of people putting potatoes in. So you really do have to get them right. And there's one major fault with this. If you pick this one up, there's a snail in there, right? And the judges will pick them up and they will turn them over to have a look. So you cannot fool them. If you've got one like that, just discard it and find another potato. But if you do that, in terms of shape and size, it's not bad. It's not bad. But I will improve on that once I've dug up the rest of my garden.